Welcome to Success Power. Now, why don't some people dare to dream? There may be different reasons. Some because of past failure. Past failure. They tried before. It didn't work. So why should they even dare to dream that it would work now? Okay? That's probably the major reason why some people don't want to dream. Some others just because they don't like to take risks. Let me put it this way. They are afraid of success. Listen, I know many people are afraid of failure. But also there are people who are afraid to succeed. They know that their lives are going to change. They're going to have probably more money than they did before, or they will occupy a higher position and they're just not sure of themselves. Will I be able to live up to expectations? Will I be able to function at that level? Will I know what to do? Will I know the rules and the etiquettes, or will I make a fool of myself? And things like that, So some people are afraid to succeed. And some people, even when success or promotion is impending, their minds are more focused on the challenges that will come with the promotion than on the benefits and the blessings of the promotion that will come. There are people like that. Their minds will be focused on the fact that they'll have to probably work longer hours. They'll have to meet people that they've never met before. They'll have to go to places they've never gone before, So what's going to happen? And so on. So they're more focused on the potential problems that will come from promotion than on the potential benefits. Some people are afraid to succeed. Okay? Sometimes, it's just simply because of laziness. We don't even want to try. Look, don't bother me. It's too much stress to begin to dream and to aspire to achieve greater things. Okay? But I'll tell you that even after people have developed dreams, not everybody goes on to fulfill their dreams. There are some people who have put their dreams on the shelf. Some dreams have become rather dusty by now because nothing has been done about them for a long time. Of course, it may be easier to imagine and to dream and to wish than it is to now actively turn such a dream into reality. But that really is what our broadcast is about today. How do you turn your dream into a reality? You know what? I sense something, Devil. I sense that you are about to experience a shift to a new level. I sense that some blessings and promotions and increase that should have been yours for a long time but which have not happened yet are about to flow into your life now. And I think that's why this broadcast is absolutely so important. So the first thing I'd like to say to you is, if your dream will come to pass, you must have courage. Courage is the ability to act in the presence of danger. Now think about it. How many things will you do in life that would not involve some measure of risk? Whatever it is that you're going to do in life that has no risk in it, the likelihood is that the reward is also not much. You see, the riskier a venture is, the more likely that the rewards are going to be great. So you need courage, first of all, to dream. Courage to dream big. You'll be surprised how sometimes people fight, any attempt to stretch their minds. People literally resist an attempt to enlarge their thinking. It's too much stress for them, or it is scary. We've shared before, we've discussed before on this broadcast about the young man who went fishing with a fishing hook, and he would catch fish, and then he would pull the fish out, and he would measure the fish by a stick, which he brought from home. And any fish that was shorter than the length of the stick, he threw into his bucket. But whichever ones were longer than his stick, he threw them back into the river. And his friend who had been watching came to him and said, "Hello, there must be some deep philosophy to what you are doing. Tell me, what is it about? How come you throw the big fish back into the river?" And the young man said, "Look, there is no deep philosophy to anything. I have a frying pan at home. I have used this stick to measure the diameter of the frying pan. Any fish that is longer than this stick is too long for my frying pan. That's why I throw them back into the river." Do you realize that's exactly what happens? You know what happens when somebody doesn't have the capacity to receive a dream? Maybe all of us do it. Maybe we just have a way of rejecting an idea that wants to put our system under stress. I hear that there's a part of the brain, it's at the back of the skull, that is called the reticular activating system, RAS. And it has a way of sieving out information that we're not familiar with, just to prevent undue stress. And that happens to ideas, it happens to dreams, it happens to visions. So I want to challenge you. Have courage. Act in the presence of danger. The riskiest thing to do in this world is not to take a risk. What will your tomorrow be like? It had better be better than today. Life is designed for progress. I want to challenge you there, everyone. Dare to dream. Who told you that anything was impossible? Dare to dream, because your dreams are coming to pass. So we're talking about courage, and I'll talk a little bit more about that, because even after you've gotten the dream, you've got to have courage to turn your dreams into reality. I'll be back after this break.
Success Power.
Do you want to be a successful leader or entrepreneur? Then you must read Success is Who You Are, a book by Sam Adeyemi. Transformation, imagination, thoughts, planning, emotion, association, words, action. All these are principles of success. This book will give you the blueprints for achieving outstanding success. Your mind will be broadened and your ability sharpened to succeed as you draw from the well of knowledge available in this book and embrace its principles. Success is Who You Are teaches you in simple language what you need to do to become a successful person. Order your copy of Success is Who You Are by Sam Adeyemi. In Nigeria, call 0808-444446 or 0805-44-54466. In Europe, call 4420-888-76771 or visit www.successpower.tv. Success is Who You Are. The blueprint for achieving outstanding success.
Success Power.
Welcome back. This is Success Power. We're discussing how to turn your dreams into reality. Okay? And our first emphasis today is on courage. This critical quality of people who achieve their